Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good holiday. I've been using some time reviewing some files again, and I found a day in 2021 that might have detail that's still possibly significant. I was printing a week's work. You know, I sent various reports and journal reviews, and each week I printed everything that I had sent. And during that time, a few gays who alleged being from Salt Lake City and the old family corruption, manipulating, intruding through the use of the operations, were disrupting in against my work. And really, what they're about is that they believe that there is information damaging against themselves, and so they were wanting to say that they were who was even intruding at the function of my printer, probably associated with Bill Love and his capability from having been in electronics and aviation parts, etc. So anyway, another detail was that an old man wanted to sound just exactly like Ronald Reagan, briefly commented also, and the reason apparently was that there was detail that went back to a controversial time of near the end of 1984, when I was noticing a lot of stress and strife starting and apparently following me from Orlando. I didn't know about the medical malpractice accusation, but I was determining that there was some kind of gay conspiracy following me, and that there were some comments that indicated there might even be some activity against our government. So I had called the FBI in Tampa and ended up visiting the federal building downtown in Sarasota, but I didn't have any specific details, so I was sent away. But anyway, through the subsequent years, there ended up being, a lot of, various progressions, and detailing included in the particular morning might still be relevant. This pertaining to St. Armands Circle, where I was working in the end of 1984. I worked in a liquor store on North Boulevard of the Presidents. I worked part-time delivering and tending the store. And of course, the name Boulevard of the Presidents is kind of notorious. And the fact that the bottle shop that I worked in eventually became a Japanese restaurant instead indicated the possibility that some had secretly pivoted on the particular time and place. So anyway, this is all hoping that people in Japan are safe also. It would be tragic if there ever be a conflict again. I'm sure there's a lot of good, peaceful Japanese people. I wouldn't want to even suspect about anything. But of course, another detail of that time that might pivot on the particular time was that the particular carrier that ended up being stationed to Japan is the U.S.S. Ronald Reagan. So anyway, hopefully there isn't any subterfuge involved, and that everyone is safe, our people are safe, that positioning there is safe, and that there's just going to be peace. A detail that I didn't include on the morning of September 21st was the possibility that there was another indication of a long progression that had a start back in the early 80s. Was by the end of '84, I had recently moved away from Orlando, where I worked in Walt Disney World in a Polynesian Village hotel. The costume that we were assigned to wear in the particular location I worked was included a shirt, a Hawaiian-style shirt that was mostly pink. I didn't really like the coloring very much, but when I started work, I asked a very pretty young assistant manager about it, and she just looked at me really nicely, dressed in a pretty smart dress, saying, "Well, it's the same that everyone else wears." So anyway, I got used to it, and there was a lot of good people that worked there. You know, you wear your costume and then you wear your regular clothes when you leave work. So anyway, I've noticed a few years ago that there is a tourist map of St. Armands area that divided the St. Armands Circle area into what is labeled quadrants. And I've noticed that the quadrant that the bottle shop, the location of the bottle shop had been, was in what was colored the pink quadrant. So I don't know if that's significant or not, but I just thought I'd go ahead and mention it. Anyway, again, I'm hoping everyone's having a peaceful holiday and that our nation is going to always continue to be secure with a lot of good futures.